your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be